My name is Oleksandr Rudiuk or Alex. I have worked in telecom messaging for many years. Routing, delivery quality, monetization and fraud. Today I will present TrustRouting. It's a simple way to turn delivered from an assumption into real proof on a real phone. What is TrustRouting? In messaging, delivered often means the platform say delivered, but for the end user and for the enterprise that pay for the service. The key question is, was the message really delivered to the handset? TrustRouting is an Android agent plus a web dashboard. Your test with your own device and your own SIM, so the results are real, not synthetic. The key idea is simple. We add an evidence layer to messaging delivery. The problem? The delivery trust. There is a trust gap in A2P messaging. On paper, everything looks fine. Delivered. Direct routes, correct channel, correct sender, but in real, company sees a problem like OTP is late or missing, routes changing without notice, sender ID changed from an alpha name to a numeric, traffic can shift to a cheaper path. Sometimes the platform shows delivered, but the phone never received it. When there is a dispute, people argue for weeks because they don't have the strongest proof. What happens on the headset? How it works? TrustRouting is built to be simple. First, you install the Android agent. It observes what the phone really received: SMS, RCS, and calls. Second, the device syncs to the dashboard. You can choose the sync interval. You can also sync historical message from the test phone up to 2 years, if stored on the device. Third, you review results in the dashboard and export evidence. Then you decide what to do: fix routing, escalate a supplier, enforce policy, or monetize. But do not test all. We recommend Pareto testing. Start with top 20 of roads or markets that create 80% of revenue or risk. You get fast value without testing everything. If you want help to set up the right test scope and KPI list, you can contact me or our team. What you can prove? TrustRouting creates proof that business team can use. You can prove route integrity, what was sold as a direct versus what happens, see gray roads. True delivery, handset received, not only platform DLR. OTP delays, measure on a real device. Channel truth, SMS versus RCS versus call substitution or OTT. Identity changes, sender drift and suspicious patterns. This is important because disputes are not solved by opinion, they are solved by defensible evidence. Pricing and usage model. Most tools charge per test, per SMS, or per packages. That creates limit and often a conflict of interest. TrustRouting uses a different model, monthly per device. That means no SMS markups, no per SMS testing fee, no test quotas. You can run as many tests as you need, anytime you need. You own the device, you own the SIM. You can change SIM to test new markets, and you decide what to do with your evidence. TrustRouting built for disputes, audits, and executive reporting. Handset level proof, not assumptions. In the graphics you can choose different models. Select the device and time range, filter by SMSC validity, see trends, view over time, see service breakdown, and identify the top and leakage rows, and ranked list for escalation. So instead of argue for weeks, team can quickly see what to fix first. Dashboard control, roles, and personalization. Trust routing is designed so you control your data and your devices. You can be the main account owner. You see and manage all devices in one place. Then you can give access to the other people in a safe way. For example, you can assign a local tester to one region or one direction. You can give read-only access. You can assign them one device, two devices, or several devices. You can also manage your data, remove users, remove devices, delete data if needed. You stay in control. You can personalize the setup, name each device so you know who owns it or which region it belongs to push things, and immediately all data will be updated on the web. Choose how often the data syncs. Enable machine grouping by services patterns. Configure call settings like auto answer for flash call or robocall test. The dashboards can also be customized by request. And if needed, TrustRouting can integrate with a messaging platform. For example, mark which messaging went through your platform, or send events to your system via webhook. If you want additional integration or help to read the data correctly, you can always contact me via support@trustrouting.com. Evidence Pack and Workflow TrustRouting support a clean workflow for dispute. You create an evidence pack, a filter view by device, time, service, patterns, and route signals. Then you export to XLSX for escalation, audit, or management report. What you can verify from real device. In one sentence, TrustRouting gives 5 proofs. 1. Route integrity, direct versus actual. 2. True OTP delay on handset, sent to received. 3. Channel truth, SMS versus call versus RCLs versus OTT or versus substitution. 4. Identity truth, CLI or any. Integrity, flash calls, robocalls. 5. An audit-ready evidence pack, filters plus XLSX plus audit trail. This is not one-time test. It is a repeatable evidence layer. On this slide, I want to show you a modeled example of international ATP leakage. It is based on my experience and many years of telecom messaging. These behaviors are well known in the industry. Assumption, for example, traffic with 2 million messages per month, international ATP price is 10 cents, local price is 5 cents. If everything is on the official route, expected value from 2 million on 10 cents is 200,000 per month. With leakage, MNO can receive or service can pay for around 167,000. So revenue or cost at risk is about 33,000 per month. If leakage is between 20% to 30%, the range can be about 26.4 or 39.6 per month. Traffic usually splits like 75% is still going to official international legal road, 14% try to be localized via SIM routes, changing short codes to long codes, changing alphanumeric to numeric. 4% free or low cost SS7 passed. Usually it's a neighbor interconnection or unknown GT. 3% delivered but modified sender ID or modified text. Usually it's damage to service, how it's going to the network or destination. 2% OTTs, FAB or fake delivery reports. Delivered upstream, no handset received. 2% going to robocalls or flash call substitution. But data can be varied by closed and monetized network, depending on regions, hubs, but overall, you see the potential leakage. The point is, TrustRouting does not guess this. It detects it on device and produces evidence. If you want, we can also help you interpret the result and turn them into actions: role changes, escalation, monetization, and fraud prevention. Who needs this? For mobile operators, our solution is valuable for fraud teams, routing, and interconnect teams, voice and SMS monetization, managed service team, technical support and quality teams. They can validate routes, detect bypass signals, and build strong evidence for actions, and check call as well. For enterprises can finally check what they are really buy when they pay for the direct routes. They can verify SIM routes, OTT mixing, fake DLR, and missing handset receipt, sender and text modification, suspicious link patterns, and fraud indicators. This protects OTP performance and reduces fraud risk. For voice and flash call provider, they can validate ANI or CLI. For hubs, they can validate routes and reduce dispute faster. So finally, stop guessing, start proving. Just scan the QR code, install the app, and get free 2 trial days. Try it if you like it. Expand the result. TrustRouting solution was built by Enquirelink Incorporated in Canada. Thank you.